half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rick's Smiley Morning Show, 6 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, your frat brother Shaquille O'Neal, they're saying he is definitely hard to miss, y'all. His 7'1" frame, y'all. He instantly, y'all, shifts the air in the room. His presence, Ricky, arrives before he even says a word. He said, add to that, the legacy of a 4-time NBA champion,
Damn
3
right.
times finals MVP, and one of the most dominant forces in the league has ever seen, y'all. And it's no wonder they say people treat him the way that he's larger than life. Well, although they're saying that Los Angeles icon has a stacked NBA resume and a booming broadcast career, Big Diesel doesn't want to be associated, y'all, with or seen as a celebrity. He said he don't. He said, quote, I don't want to be in that category. He said, celebrities are crazy, which y'all are. He said, they really are. He said, don't call me that anymore. He said, these people are out of their freaking mind with how they treat people, what they do, and what they say. He said, that's never been me. He said, I never want to be looked up at that anymore. Now, they're saying it's surprising, y'all, that considering how, entrenched the one-time MVP is in the media space and what have you. But they say, but even with all the flashing lights and booming endorsements, O'Neal has no interest is being seen as part of the same culture, which he says has gone off the rails. The Hall of Famer, y'all, was never a typical flashy superstar on the court. They say he was a brutal. They say a 325-pound juggernaut who shattered backboards, ran the floors, and did so many other things, y'all. Nevertheless, he said, honey, he does not want to be seen as a celebrity. He said, but the public perception hasn't always kept him up with the, behind that smile. And they're saying that's where the tension lies. They say too many O'Neal is a celebrity because he fits the bill. Fame, money, charisma, massive bill. But to him, celebrity carries a darker connotation, he says. Entitlement, eccentricity, detachment from reality. He said he don't want no part of it.
Yeah,
and that's true. That's what y'all do. Celebrities are crazy. They not good
all
people.
Of them.
But Shaq carries himself really, really humble. I met him on several occasions.
Sure do.
And he's a real humble, just regular dude. He's huge, but he's a very humble guy.
Yeah, he's good at, and good people will give you anything.
Yes,
that's what he said. He said,
love Shaq.
Yeah, but he said he don't want to be. So that's good. So so what y'all celebrities think about that? Did y'all feel that that's y'all?
He's right. We the same way.
Yeah,
we the same way. We just want to do things in the community, serve the community, help people perform as to the best of our ability, and and that's it. We don't care about all that extra stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's really it. I don't want to say that.
And the only thing we ask is people to be respectful. That's it. We don't ask for nothing extra.
Yep. And that really, he has some of those characteristics. I don't want to say that because people are like, oh, you can't say Ricky, but you do. You all like that. You like helping the community. You like doing things for people and stuff like that. And you do shield away from, shy away from
still jump on the piano, organ at church. Still, participate, just do regular stuff. Yeah.
Right.
So congratulations to Shaq, y'all. So please don't put him in that category as calling him a celebrity because he does not want to be called.
We call it public figure. I like the public figure.
Yeah, public figure, exactly.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. It's a touching moment. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, but Keshia Cole, y'all, apologized to Ashanti, y'all, for accidentally revealing that she is pregnant, honey, with her second child. Now they're saying that the 43-year-old Grammy-nominated singer slipped up and revealed Ashanti's pregnancy during a recent appearance on the club, honey. They say Keshia, 43, reminisced, honey, about her versus battle with Ashanti. She said, shout out to Ashanti. I mean, she's amazing, honey. Just to be up on that platform with Ashanti, she said, I appreciated that, honey. Now they're saying, honey, that, Keshia, you can make a Freudian slip, and it was a slip. And
what show was that? Was that on Sway?
No, not Sway, the other one, the Club.
I was just on Sway show with her the other day. I was trying to see this saying there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus, I end up getting caught up in. Let me be quiet.
Yes, Lord. Honey, they be saying it's me. So, honey, Ricky. But but can you slip up and accidentally say something? I mean, because people get excited and what have you and stuff like that. So I mean, it was a slip, honey. So I guess it was a slip. So I'm sure Ashanti probably doesn't mind, accepting her apology or what have you.
So this baby number 2, right?
Yep, allegedly.
Okay. That was fast.
Yeah.
Well, most women have especially if you have your baby at a later age, they have them back to back, honey. So they could be around the same age or whatever. One of our coworkers did. They had hers back to back like a year or two apart.
It's easier if you do that.
Yeah. So that's what they say. So that's good. So we waiting for my other coworker to have hers too, so she can have hers back to back.
Oh.
We have some nice nieces and nephews on the show. Huh?
Oh, shit. I know who he not talking about.
I know who he not talking about too.
Brad even do that no more.
Oh. They be
done over here.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, I think we all done over here.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Lord.
I'm done. Yes, Lord.
Oh, Lord, we hope you are.
You never know.
I'm sitting up
You
here,
never know that.
Didn't sleep last night because the covers told somebody's foot was in my mouth this morning. No, sir, no more.
I didn't want you talking this morning.
I'm done.
All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Baroque Pearl. On the high end, you say Baroque Pearl, and on the low end, just say beautiful iridescent white. That's your color for today. And for that tea and more, honey, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com and follow me at Gary WDTEA.
That's a good, that was a good tea this morning. Y'all give it up for Gary with the tea if you would.
Woo!
I got the wake up call. Phone lines are wide open. Get at me right now. 8669-RICKEY, 8669-RICKEY. Call me now, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. The time right now is 5 minutes after the hour. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful June day, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Rapper Lato, honey, or Lato, how she say her name. Ricky, people are talking about her, and people are posing this question what she's talking about. Now, they're saying rapper Lato, honey, is often criticizing Ricky for mentioning her low body count in her music and on social media. Now, they're saying if you don't know what body count is, they're saying body count refers to the number of sex partners an individual has had. Now, they're saying, y'all, while most young people on social media are proud of their high body count, Lato is different, honey. They say her low body count is a source of pride, honey, for the 26-year-old rapper. Now, during a recent live stream, Lato was asked, honey, she asked the streamer Tyleal, y'all, if he cared how many bodies his girlfriend had, and he said no. He said that don't have nothing to do with me. Then Tilden asked Lato, why are you always saying that in your music on my mother? Now he said, all jokes aside, stop saying that, bro. And Tyleal continued, why you always saying in your songs how many bodies you got, though? He said, who gives a care? Now, Lato responded, she said, I said, honey, I have a low body count. Tyleal added, no, you always make it seem as if you could count your bodies on one hand, Lato bragged. She said, I can, honey. She said, I can. And she said, that people, always, say that about her in her music, though. She said, but it's a real thing for her. She said, honey, she's a prize and everybody can't touch that. And the question is, people are asking, Ricky, does body count matter? Does? Because I don't think, it does. I thought it didn't.
Yeah, you don't want nobody
when
that.
When you get to a certain age, I think it matters less.
A starting offense and a starting defense. She got linemen, wide receivers, free safeties, cornerback.
Even the kicker and punter.
Center, kick,
in a football context, you want her number to be in the quarterback range, not a wide receiver range.
Shortstop.
What's that, football?
Concession stand.
0 to 12 is good.
Point guard.
Point guard. Forward. Center. Shooting guard.
Is that just for the woman or do they include the man too?
Good question. Good question, Gary.
It's only for the woman.
Wow.
But it's going to be for the woman. But what about the man?
The man don't matter.
Yes, it does.
But the man had to be a part with the woman, honey, to have a body count.
No, it don't matter for the men.
When we don't answer our phone, we are at Bible study.
Jesus.
Okay.
Well, anyway, congratulations to Lato, honey, because, honey, I mean, honey, she's nice, honey, she could do that and stuff, whatever, and I think, I don't think it should matter. My thing is because you just...
Tennis, soccer.
And if I was a woman, ain't no way in hell I would tell y'all my body count then. No, that ain't none of your business, hell. So... But anyway, congratulations to Lato, honey, and she knows who she is, and she's every woman. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all, rapper Cardi B, honey, responded publicly, honey, to her estranged husband's Offset request for spousal support amid that bitter divorce they're going through. Now, Cardi filed for divorce, y'all, from the ex-Migo rapper back in August of 2024 after she caught him cheating on her Cardi. Now, they said Cardi is currently dating NFL star Stephon Diggs. Now, they took their relationship public, when they attended the NBA playoff game back in New York recently. Now, Offset amended his divorce response to ask y'all that Cardi help pay spousal support. He also asked for joint custody of their 3 children. However, they said he wants Cardi B's home to serve as the primary residence for the children. Now, they're doing a live stream recently. They say Cardi denied claims made In Offset's response, she denied his claim that she rarely see her beautiful 3 children. But Cardi denied the allegation. She said that Offset hasn't seen their children since March. She said, quote, I didn't ask for no child support because I want to be done with this damn marriage. Cardi said in her live stream on Friday, there is not one day that he's not allowed to see my kids. And Cardi said that she is willing, y'all, she's willing to split their assets fairly, really, including their beautiful Atlanta mansion and all those wonderful cars she said they had. Now, that's nice.
Yeah, go get the kids. Good. Go get the kids. Don't let the kids suffer. Always do what's in the best interest of the kids. Sometimes you got to put your personal feelings aside and focus solely on the kids, you know? And sometimes when you want something good for the kids and she's doing something great for the kid, that'll help you get along better because the common goal is doing what's in the best interest of the kids. The relationship didn't work out fine. Nobody. That's a lot of folks. But what are we going to do about the children? You know?
Yeah.
And well, that's important. And then the fact that she said that she's making the children available. You know, we often complain about not being able to see our children and have access to our children, and which is very rare because I can tell you, I can show you hundreds of videos where a lot of men are having a hard time gaining access to their children and men dealing with child alienation. If I said that right. But, man, go get your kids. You don't do nothing else. You'll figure the other stuff out. Go get your kids. All children need their dad, period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, congratulations. I'm surprised that she want to split all the assets. That's
ain't no way in the hell I can sleep or breathe, especially when it comes my time to have the kids. You know, knowing that they're safe, knowing that they ate, knowing that they're okay. All of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It just, that make my nerves go bad. That's a natural instinct. It's got to be in you.
Should be.
Yeah, it can't be taught. Yeah. So, I hope that work out. But the kids
we hope
won't
so
suffer.
too, honey. Congratulations to them, honey. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, guys, is Baroque Pearl. On the high end, you say Baroque Pearl, and on the low end, you say Iridescent White. That's your color for today.
They'll end up doing the tea in the color today on the morning show.
I was about to say the same thing, dog.
What?
They end up going to the mall every day, running through the mall with your fraternity sisters and your sorority brothers.
Not running, tiptoeing through the mall.
Sashaying.
And some of the YNs chasing you and Miss Byron out of Neiman Marcus.
Hey, we be grabbing our bags and purses and running. But hit it, girl, hit it.
And then a lot of people don't know Gary had a landscaper company. Gary really used to cut grass for real.
That was my first job, baby. Before I worked at Wendy's, honey.
You had a good day. We love and miss Mr. Hayes. All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, y'all. A mom decided to take her kids on a family vacation, but a 2-year-old had to be rescheduled for climbing on a conveyor belt. This morning, we want to know, what is the craziest way your kid has ever embarrassed you publicly? Hit us up at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 6 minutes after the hour, y'all. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Rapper Offset is furious, y'all. After Cardi B fans, y'all noted that his beautiful 3-year-old son, Little Wave, said Seafood, y'all, wore his hair in braids similar to Cardi's new boyfriend, Stephon Diggs. Y'all, everybody's excited about this. Now, they're saying that fans posted side-by-side images of Wave said and Stephon wearing similar braided hairstyles. Now, Wave's photo was snapped 3 months ago, but Stephon's hairstyle is more recent. Now, Cardi says fans say that Stephon had his hair braided just like Wave said, y'all, to anger Offset. They say, honey, it worked.
Oh, he had his hair braided like the baby.
Yes, honey. They say it worked and stuff.
Yeah, I seen it, but who did the post? Did she post that or he post that?
Well, I don't know who posted, but I mean that child. I mean that baby could wear his hair like his mama boyfriend. I mean that's who's in his life.
Now, what you think?
I mean, Yeah, I could see him getting mad, but I mean, unless he's doing his hair, he can go change his hair when he's with him. I don't see a problem with it.
I think that's why she did it. I think that was the
probably.
But he went for it though. Like if Offset is my nephew, I'm gonna tell him you can't let her trigger you like that. Play.
Right.
You can see that, but you can't respond to it because when you respond to it, now it worked.
And it's
you know
hair.
what I'm saying? And now you playing yourself because now you out here looking like a crash out.
I don't like his hair like his hair. What do you sound like?
You let her trigger you, bro.
Yeah, but braids, that's the African look. So if they want to look alike, I don't think that should be a problem. She should, whoever feeding you at the time, that's who you should look like. They say you feed a person as long as they look like.
If you don't want stepdaddy doing stuff like that, then you need to stay home.
Well, yeah.
I'm not staying home. I spend time with your kids. Is he spending time with the kid?
Well, she said he hasn't seen Blossom in a while.
I just don't think a hairstyle should be a big deal.
Right.
So what?
Right.
So what?
Yeah.
But he's acting like a YN now because you let her trigger you. You got to be bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's talking about killing folks and all that, man. Come on.
Cause look at it. I'm sure Sierra letting Baby Future hair look like Russell Wilson's. And it's no big deal. So,
I immediately thought of that when you did that story. I immediately thought about that.
Yep, so congratulations, to them. A hairstyle's a hairstyle. It's summertime. You wear your hair in braids and do what you got to do. So, but we're going to keep our parties lifted up in prayer. I would have never thought those two would be fighting and acting like the way they doing, honey. But they are really acting a fool. She was just spotted. They showed pictures of her with her new man.
I don't think they'll ever get back together after that because once you start dating somebody in the NFL, who's fully muscled like a gorilla.
Yeah.
He a receiver too?
Play wide receiver too.
That core is strong. That lower body core is real strong.
Rocky out there running them routes.
Yes, sir. That post corner, dog.
That post corner and that dig route. There's a route called a dig.
Yes, sir.
He's definitely digging. Diggs is digging.
Down, and then it got down and out. You got down and in.
Yeah.
Then you got a slant. Then you got a post. Then you got a post corner.
And he running all them routes.
I know all the wide receiver routes.
He running all them routes.
I ran them. Rocky ran them too.
Come on,
we know them routes.
He definitely going down and in.
Down and in. Down and up. Stop and rock. Stop and go.
Stop and go. Let's go.
Ooh,
it's over with. You don't want that back.
Well, congratulations.
The Migos be moving too slow. Diggs be running in the end zone.
Come on, dog.
That's some interesting position.
Girl getting pounded by a gorilla.
I
you got to
think
follow
we
that.
understand.
Don't
It's
forget
like going on stage behind Lavelle Crawford. You know you finna bomb.
Hey, don't forget about the banana route.
The banana route.
With the curve in it.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
See how that banana look? That banana got that curve.
So,
God.
what were you saying, Gary? What else?
I don't even know what they're talking about.
I don't either.
Let's talk about kickball.
And they running a slant.
Come on, dog.
And then what's the one the one that line up behind the line of scrimmage? Rock T.
That's the slot.
The slot.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
He up in that
Why
slot.
didn't they
Then run an end around on second sound.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we had a play called Rickey around on second sound.
That's that flair.
Yes, sir.
That's that flair,
I
dog.
think we understand.
I don't understand what I guess that and that's real positions.
Yeah,
It's
you better try to run. The only thing that stopped it is a cover two.
That's defense, Gary. That's defense.
Defense attack, sack that quarterback.
No, you got to cover the
Nice,
receiver
Gary.
on that one. That's the defensive line. Go ahead. But anyway.
Moving on, John. Now that we know all about football, honey, all the girls out there, I just learned some positions. Quinta Brunson, y'all, and Kevin Annick divorces, y'all, is going definitely forward, y'all. Now, they're saying despite not officially filing a response to her divorce action, they're saying Brunson, 35, she filed for divorce earlier this year after 3.5 years of marriage. Now, Brunson and Annick were engaged back in 2020, tied not in 2021. But they're saying, honey, the Abbott Elementary creator and star, she created and she stars in Abbott Elementary, honey. They're saying that she informed the judge presiding over her divorce that she has turned over all her financial statements, baby. This man, her husband, Kevin, said, I need all your financial statements. Now, if you all don't know, Quinta married a European man, and honey, he wants his coins from. They say she turned over her bank statements, her investments, her community property, every damn thing they own. She said she had to turn it all over and stuff. She said, but she said, honey, she wrote in her divorce petition that they had a post-nuptial agreement that she definitely wanted enforced and what have you. They say Brunson and Annick did not have any children. They say they kept their marriage a secret for professional reasons, and they were rarely spotted on red carpet together. Now, I don't know if she was ashamed of this white man or what, but nevertheless, honey, he wants his coin. So a lot of people saying that Quinta needs to get with Tyler James Williams now. Y'all know who Tyler James Williams is? The guy who played who Everybody Hate Chris?
Uh-huh.
They want her to get with him. Now,
He's on the show.
show. They say they definitely need to get together. But if she done been with a European man, I'm sure she don't want an African American man. Not right now.
That's not necessarily true, Gary. But
it's
whatever.
not. You don't think so?
No.
Well, she didn't get him initially, so she got her a nice European man. Now he want all her money and stuff. Honey, since she divorced him and stuff. So everybody saying they need to get together. So we're gonna follow that story, y'all, because they're saying that Tyler, Jay, and Quinta should just go ahead, honey, and be together. But it doesn't work like that.
They're just co-workers.
I know, but now they say they look good together on the show.
Yeah.
Well,
So people say that they definitely need to get together. They should ride off into the sunset and live a happily ever after thing. But Quinta probably don't want them. She knew who she wanted, who she got with. So we're going to keep them lifted up. And hopefully Quinta could keep her show, honey, and have some extra money after her post-nuptial. And that's what I like, too. They have post-nuptials after pre-nuptials, honey. So we want to give you what you're getting, what you came here with. So I think that's what post-nuptial is about. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. Oh, my God. The color today, y'all, is limpid shell. On the high end, you say limpid shell, and on the low end, you say blue-green. That's your color for today.
There it is. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All they got to wake up calls. Y'all get them right now. The phone lines are wide open. 8669 Ricky, 8669 RICKEY. Hit me up. Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. Ricky Smiley Morning Show. 7 minutes after the hour, y'all. Gary has the T and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Kanye West, y'all. We know Kanye West has been going through with Jay-Z and Beyonce from a while back when he talked about those beautiful kids Beyonce and Jay-Z share and saying different things that people are like, is this man crazy? What is going on with him? Well, now, y'all, they're saying that Kanye has Jay-Z on the brains, honey. Months, y'all, after disrespecting the Rock Nation's boss children and his beautiful wife, Beyonce. He said, quote, all my dreams, honey, have been about apologizing to Jay-Z. And he wrote that on X, y'all. They're saying, you know, when he launched that series of offensive remarks regarding the children and stuff, whatever, he said, now all he's doing is dreaming of Jay-Z and want to apologize. So if somebody's dreaming of apologizing, then they say you're supposed to apologize to him, because I know they said
some things can't be forgiven.
You think, Brett? I mean, but he's
absolutely. Come on.
But if you're a Christian, I thought they said we're supposed to forgive.
You might forgive, but you don't forget.
Talking about somebody's kids?
No.
Well, he said he's been dreaming. He want to apologize and so that, and it's a very touching moment for him, because I mean, y'all, we know that Kanye went through a lot of stuff
and go get help.
Yeah, but I'm sure he probably got help.
Wait some years and then apologize again.
Proving that you've been helped.
Yeah, because an apology without changed behavior is not an apology.
Well, you better tell him, Ricky.
Oh, yeah, you have to have changed behavior.
Yeah. Well, I kind of feel bad for him because
I keep doing stuff like that, so nobody's gonna take an apology serious.
Yeah. Well, I think Jay-Z probably would forgive him and stuff like that, because nobody's perfect.
Yeah, I would do it right now. I would have to sit there and watch how you move, make sure that you ain't doing that to other people, and see did your behavior, not just your behavior towards me and my family, your behavior in general. Whatever. So nobody have to accept an apology.
Yeah.
You're going to feel like that person has made a change.
Yeah, well, we're going to see how it happens, though, because bless his soul, honey. I think he apologized to Kim Kardashian. So I think
but if he did that, he started going in on Jay-Z. The behavior, see what I'm talking about? The behavior hasn't changed.
Yeah, he needs some medicine or something, honey. Or he needs to have prayer. They need to solicit the prayer warriors, definitely for him.
You just have to do them like you do them family members. Just cut them off and
Yeah.
keep it moving.
Yeah.
Now, we were talking about that yesterday on Dish Nation about a celebrity cutoff. Can you cut off your parents?
Sometimes you have to.
If they're causing chaos and real toxic and having a negative effect on you and your children, and you in a space where you're trying to break the generational curse, absolutely.
But the Bible says, children, obey your parents, for this is right.
Yeah, but the Bible also talk about sin and stuff. And sometimes you have mother abuse, and you have father abuse, and you have toxic parents. Yeah. Just like you just don't have to deal with people that make you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You have a right to be in your own space and to do stuff to make yourself happy.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You notice I get on, I come early. I avoid certain people that work here at the radio station.
Yeah.
I get on early and I come through a back door, and I come in and I leave out doing a back door.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let them sit over there and let them be them.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to pray, honey. We're going to continue to pray, because the prayer of a righteous will prevail.
Yeah, but faith without works is dead.
My Lord.
Yeah, get on the back elevator. Avoid them certain family members. Hey, when they ask you to come in there, they say who all gonna be there?
Yeah.
Who all gonna be over there?
Oh yeah.
But I know how to slide out of the room. When I get into a space, I check all exits. I know how to disappear. I don't go around and certain show up in there. But I got a trap though. I fall through a floor.
You can see the toxicity floating around them.
Bro, I can't be around nobody. I don't
They got
like
a green cloud around them.
I don't know how to be fake. If I don't like you, I don't like you. I'm gonna do everything I can to avoid you, to stay my ass with a job and to stay my ass out of jail.
Yes, Lord. Yes. Moving on, y'all. In other
That's why I
celebrity
get on
news.
that back elevator
Yes,
and come bring my ass in the studio and do this morning show and get on the back elevator and go down, because you ain't finna say I said nothing to you out the way, because if you say something to me, I'm going to talk about what you did and what you said about me on the air.
Yeah, it's the freight elevator. But moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Baby, honey, Mama D and Porsha.
Over there with them low ratings.
Oh, boy.
Porsha and Dennis, y'all, is clapping back.
Platform that we built.
Porsha and Dennis, y'all, is clapping. They say Porsha, honey, and her wonderful baby's father, Dennis, is clapping back at Mama D for saying Drew doesn't want her. And here's what that went down with.
Yep.
You know, she got her and Porsha, they got some mess going on. I don't know what's going on with Porsha, but she approved of Drew for taking her hot dog made. You know, I don't know why she think Drew want a hot dog made. It's all good, because Mama D speak that truth.
Yes, baby, Mama D speak that truth, but honey, Porsha came back, honey. Porsha came back and she said, "Yeah, Mama D, honey, I want that girl don't want that hot dog, man." She said, "But you put that damn tooth back in your mouth, and he might just sign you up."
That tooth been back.
Dirty, man. That was a low blow.
Damn.
That tooth been back for months.
So mean.
Baby, Porsha told Mama D to put her tooth back in, baby. Baby, Dennis was slide up.
Oh, Lord. That's so petty.
That was ugly.
Here, that tooth been home for months, everybody.
Well, I don't know if it's been home for months or not, but baby, Miss Porsha said, "Girl, that girl put it back on." And we love Porsha and Mama D.
You don't want to get on Porsha bad side, because she a low key. She a low key roasty.
She cut deep.
Yeah.
In a sweet voice.
In a sweet voice. Yes, baby. They put that tooth in, honey, and he just might sign you up.
Wrapped up in a lovely package.
Yes, we gonna pray. Yes, you do, baby. We gonna pray, honey. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is limpid shell on the hand. You say limpid shell, and on the lower, you say beautiful bluish green. That's your color for today.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T if you would. All right, party people, it's Wellness Wednesday, and this morning we got one on the Dr. MJ Collier. You're here to answer all your medical questions and also talk about why so many people have prostate cancer. We got Dr. MJ Collier coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 6 minutes after the hour, y'all. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Kylie Jenner, baby, this girl is speaking out. Somebody, honey, decided to ask Miss Kylie Jenner about her all her plastic surgery. So I said, "Girl, have you been having plastic surgery, honey? And what did you do about it?" And all that other stuff. They were shocked. Miss Kylie Jenner responded. She said, "Oh yes, honey, I've had plastic surgery." And they said this girl revealed her. They said Kylie Jenner revealed y'all about her. She started off with her breasts. She said her breasts are 445 cc's moderate profile silicone implants. She said that they were placed partially under the muscle, and she said the surgeon that performed it was Dr. Gard Fisher in Beverly Hills, and she also listed out precisely what she had done when a fan, complimented her and stuff about it. She had to let them know, honey, because they wanted to know, Kylie, how did you achieve, y'all, that natural look, honey? And Miss Kylie went on and started telling them about them and stuff. Now they're saying, y'all, that every augmentation, honey, is definitely unique, y'all. Y'all didn't know that, because I didn't know that every augmentation was unique, but they're saying every augmentation is unique, and the results vary depending on several factors. Now, they're saying still 445 cc's will generally take a B cup Alfreda to a DD cup.
Hey, man.
Yes, and they said Jenna she didn't spare her, and she talked about the pre and post surgery and the cup sizes and stuff. I didn't know. Do y'all go through cup sizes? I mean.
That's what that's the fat of the breast. That's what it is. And I thank you for calling out B cup people. Okay?
Yeah. So,
but wrong with a B cup every now and then.
Thank you.
What's a B cup?
A Reese's
cup?
cup?
B cup is after an A cup. Like a B cup, you don't want to know about it. You so concerned. It's one sitting right over here. I can put it in your mouth.
Put the little paper. They had the little. Put the little paper over there like Reese's.
They
put that cupcake paper on there.
B cups are the perfect size.
Yeah, B cups are perfect. Anything more than handfuls of waste anyway.
That's right. Gary, you see me naked. That's what it is.
Oh my God! But I've seen you naked. But you know, to be honest with you, we talked about Alfreda's the one who got me starting to wear thongs.
Wait a minute.
My God.
I mean, we out there, so
That's true.
No, because we were in the dressing room doing something together one time, and I never known what a thong was.
So you don't be walking to the mall and one of your nuts pop out?
Rickey!
Oh, gosh.
The string is in the bag.
Oh, God.
But anyway, Kylie, she insisted that she always been self-conscious about her thin lips, and she said that the fillers helped bolster her confidence and made her feel even better about herself. So that is nice that Kylie's opening up to the people, and people need to know about that and stuff, because, I mean, I still don't know what the difference between cups of CC's, and when you say CC's, I think about like a measuring cup or something or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, congratulations, y'all, that she's telling the world about this. Honey, more people need to open up and talk about it, Brad. You should let us know about the B's, C, and the D's.
For what?
Because we just want to know.
Oh, I mention my cup size all the time in my songs.
Really, what's your cup size?
B.
Oh, a B? Oh, you a B?
Yeah.
We B's up in here.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
We'll take them A through Z. We don't care.
Savage. He's a savage. He's a dog. He's a butt.
Moving on, child. Honey, Cardi B is back in the news, y'all. Now they're saying y'all that, oh my God, they're saying y'all that Cardi B, Offset, honey, allegedly is dating an African woman. They're saying that this girl may be using witchcraft on Cardi B and Stephen Diggs, honey. They say this girl, honey, got crystals and all kind of things, honey. And they're saying that she may be channeling, honey, her inner Ursula the Sea Witch, whoever she is, child. But nevertheless, I tell you, this situation has been getting badder and badder. Is that a word, badder and badder? Worse and worse, honey. So,
that's still.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
inappropriate.
Yeah.
But anyway, they said that there's two major South African Instagram blogs, y'all, honey, saying they've been reporting out that Offset's new love interest, honey, visited a local healer, and they're saying they're not talking about an aromatherapy healer. They say, honey, this girl, honey, is dabbling in some good old-fashioned black magic, casting spells aimed directly at Cardi B and her new man, y'all. So hopefully Cardi B, honey, could rebuke that. Can't you rebuke that?
Yeah, go to church and let them put some oil on you. Let Brat Mama pray.
Come on now.
They say if you believe in God, them spells don't work on you.
You let Brat Mama and my mama get on them 5 o'clock a.m. conference prayer call.
What?
Yes, Lord.
One day, Brat Mama, we're going to hook my mama and your mama. They're going to have a prayer off.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Have a prayer off. That'll be good because your mama can pray. My mama can pray.
They don't play. My mama get it from my granny.
Yep, exactly. They be on them prayer calls every morning at 5. I be on there, but I have it on silent because I be doing the morning show, but they be on there.
You think my mama talking to you, she be saying, thank you, Jesus. Thank
you,
Jesus, all day long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My mama said a washing machine be up there saying it when it be on spin. Jesus, 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 Jesus.
Yes, Lord. Yes, honey. Yes.
The washing machine was doing it yesterday. That thing started doing, but I started shaking. Jesus, 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 Jesus.
Well, I think, and maybe they should play Stevie Wonder too, Superstitious. That's a good song.
Yeah, because if you believe in things that you don't understand, you will suffer. Yeah. Superstition is not the way. Hey.
Come
That's
on,
right.
man.
There you go. All right, the Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorites. Kahlua today, y'all. The Kahlua today is Eclipse. On the high end, you say Eclipse, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Black. That's your Kahlua for today, honey.
Beautiful Eclipse.
Yes, honey.
That's a good Kahlua.
Yes, it is.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T if you would. Hey. All right, I got your wake-up call. What's the number, Gary? No, sir. Ain't no one on there.
1-866-9 Rickey. Whatever.
8669 Rickey. Call us now. Don't pay Gary no attention. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it. man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, 7 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, that hat you got on today, that's too small.
Yep.
It's just sitting up on top of your head.
Well, it's not supposed to cover my head like a
kind of like
hat.
when Damon Wayans and what's his name do that skit.
Men's on sports.
Yeah. To be honest, then to be the truth, then it used to be your head, but it was too big, so I had to cut it down.
Yeah, you ought to get it cut in the back.
Because now it's just sitting right on the tip of your
head.
It's
sitting on top of your head like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like a cartoon character.
Well, guess what?
Oh,
Y'all get over it. Good morning, Ricky. Good
your
morning,
hair costs more than both our outfits put together.
Both of them, honey, especially one.
Oh, God. Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Shade.
Don't talk about Ricky clothes like that.
Shade.
Baby, honey.
Don't talk about my Nike. This is nice right here.
Well, we know
this off the Nike app.
We know the outfit I'm talking about, honey. The one that thought it was wearing pink, but it was faded.
Oh, this is H&M.
That's what?
This is a little H&M jacket.
Yeah, it looks like H&M.
Yeah.
Gary. I ain't not wearing with H&M.
I passed by that girl yesterday when I was in the outlet mall, honey.
You what?
I just passed by that girl, Miss H&M, honey.
And you was where?
Honey, I was in the outlet mall, so you know where he went. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yes, Lord, you can't wash her no more. But anyway, good morning, Ricky. Good morning.
As Bruce said, it looks good on me.
It sure damn does, honey. Honey, you done messed up the look on this table, around this table here over there. But anyway, good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Nene Leakes, she said what she said. They say when it comes to Porsha Williams and Bravo, she told Bossip, y'all, that she's open to reconciling y'all with the housewife after already, honey, amending and making amends, y'all, with Miss Porsha Williams. Now, recently they're saying Bossip managing editor Miss Danny Kennedy, y'all, she joined Nene for a lively tea time segment on the Nene Leakes show, and they discussed everything from Cardi B to Stephon Diggs, Diddy, and so on and so forth. Well, now, during that chat, Danny brought up Porsha Williams' recent YouTube where, the reality star said that she's open to reconciling with Nene following their past drama over Netflix's, y'all, The Upshaws. And I remember that situation, Rick. It was real touching that, Porsha and Nene had went through. Now, they say, if you can recall back in March, y'all, they say Nene expressed disappointment in Porsha, y'all, for allegedly refusing to film with her on the sitcom. Now, Nene said, y'all, that she reached out to Porsha directly only to be met with a message from Porsha claiming that she was hurt that Nene, honey, didn't check on Lil Sis amid her turbulent divorce, honey, from Simon Guobadia. Now, that response clearly struck a nerve, and it struck a nerve, y'all, and Nene fired back, calling Porsha, and this was so sad, when she did it, it hurt my feelings, honey. She called Porsha a mere Bravo celebrity, honey, which means not a real celebrity, honey, since she can't share the spotlight. Yeah, she said Porsha ain't no celebrity, baby. Now, they're saying now, months later, Nene told Bobby that she's open to making peace with Porsha, y'all, but not before giving her a reality check. She said, quote, well, of course, honey, you would, honey, want to reconcile, sweetheart, because I never did nothing to you in the first place. And she used the other word. That's what Nene said. And she said, I said what I said about Porsha. She said, I'll say it again, honey. I'm not one of those people who just walk around in my everyday life, honey, just lying about stuff. And she said, it just don't work for me. Then she also wanted to say that I'd rather say it to you. I'm really not a good liar. A lot of times when I lie and laugh. She said, so I just tell people what it is, and sometimes it comes off harsh. Now, a lot of times there's nothing really meant behind it from me. She said, I kind of say something, just kind of move on. And sometimes other people, honey, don't move on. She said, and I, too, have to learn, honey, not to be so harsh and so hard. But what I said, it was the truth.
Okay.
That is so true. And I love Porsha and Nene, and I know they're gonna get along, do well. And people need to apologize. Don't y'all think everybody needs to apologize? Ricky, you need to apologize for me, honey, for talking crazy to me, insulting some of the things that I do in my clothes and stuff like that.
No, it's just all the stuff that it don't be the clothes, just be the stuff in the car. Like, cause sometimes I have to get a ride. You got all them boxes and all the stuff in the car. Then nobody on the morning show know where you live, and we just want to figure out why you don't want us at your house, but you come to our house. What is that all about? Let's talk about that.
That's kind of why my apartment is kind of cluttered, though. That's why I like that, because y'all don't come over, so I ain't got to worry about y'all seeing it, but y'all see.
But why you have all those chairs and you don't have company?
Uh-oh.
Because Rickey, I was deprived as a child from a chair. You know when people have a lot of things they
It's still a chair.
And what else, Brad?
Even when there's no one sitting there. But a chair. Come on, Brad.
No, you go.
And it was nobody sitting in the chair, so that's why I have the chair.
You got all them damn chairs in your living room. You went and bought from. Where you buy them from?
I go to what you call, not auctions. What you
chair
call them?
collector.
Yeah, those
garage
sales and stuff like that.
Estate sales.
Estate sales, could they be cute chairs?
Right,
but
you don't have no
white folks.
Right.
The extra bedroom, you got clothes right with all. What are you gonna do with all those clothes?
Well,
So what do you have anything like if something happened to you? Are we in your will?
No.
Oh, Gary. Really?
Moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Battle rapper DDG, honey, he files for a restraining order against Halle Bailey. Now, they said the aspiring rapper, honey, filed for a restraining order against his ex-girlfriend, Halle Bailey. Now, they say DDG accused the Little Mermaid actress, y'all, of domestic violence and emotional abuse. Now, they're saying he got some gruesome photos, y'all, of his injuries in his petition. Now, he said that Halle inflicted the injuries on him, and the photos showed wounds, y'all, that resemble bite marks on DDG's hands. Now, she probably bit him there because he probably was trying to cover her mouth or something. So she had the right to bite him and stuff. But they say the rapper turned streamer requested an emergency hearing to prevent Halle, y'all, from taking their tallest son out of the country. Can a woman abuse a man? No. Really?
Yes, a woman can abuse a man. She got hands and feet. And
Yeah.
teeth.
Yeah, but I mean, a bite, if she bit him on the doggone hand, that's not abuse.
Let somebody bite you.
On the hand?
I don't care where they bite you at, it hurt.
Yeah, but I mean, evidently he must have done something to her, honey. They're talking about he's suffering from mental issues and stuff like that. And they say, and a lot of people try to say that the world trying to make Halle like she's a perfect person, but she's really not. But she was the Little Mermaid. I cannot,
She was
imagine.
acting, Gary. It's two sides to every story.
Yeah, no, it's three, honey. Yours, mine's, and the truth.
Oh, wow.
But I feel that that's not. He said it to Halle because, honey, she caught him one time out there, honey, and stuff, allegedly. And I just feel that it's shame that she's the Little Mermaid, Rick, and she got to be subjected to that. That's messing up.
I got the Little Mermaid shower curtain for my grandbaby and everything, so we got to keep her lifted up in prayer. Now, what was that color again?
The color today, Ricky, was Eclipse. On the high end, you say Eclipse, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Black. That's a beautiful color, y'all. So y'all remember that Eclipse, honey.
Eclipse.
Yeah,
right.
For more information, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, or you can follow me at Gary WDTEA.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T. Hey! All right, y'all, coming up, man, from over-the-top proms and graduations, are parents going overboard on extracurricular activities but slacking on academics and PTA participation? So we're going to be talking about that next with an educator who is speaking out, and we want to hear your questions and thoughts. So hit us up at 866. Oh, Jesus, we playing this song again. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Call us, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it! Half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 4 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Tina knows, honey. That's Beyonce and Solange's mama, baby. This girl is speaking out again regarding her beautiful granddaughter, Miss Rumi, honey. Miss Rumi Carter. They're saying, y'all, that Rumi Carter begged and pleaded to Beyonce and Jay-Z every day, asking if she could join her mama on the stage. Well, they let Miss Rumi get on the stage, and now they're saying that Rumi is still in the spotlight. Now, it's been reported that Rumi Carter asked to be on stage, and they're saying, yes, she's Beyonce's sweetest showstopper on the Cowboy Carter tour. Now, Rumi Carter has officially cemented, y'all, herself as one of the breakout stars of Beyonce's 2025 Cowboy Carter tour. Yep, they say whether she's confidently waving at the crowd or adding her own spin to the choreography, the youngest nose Carter has captured everyone's hearts, y'all, with her infectious energy fueled by her youthful spirit and a dreaming coming to life, y'all.
Man, I love it.
Yeah, but Ricky, I mean, so, but with her doing it, how does that make little Blue Ivy feel? I mean, you know.
She's grown up. She's over it.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
That's her little sister.
Okay, yeah, I know a lot of her little sister and all that stuff, but I mean, Blue Ivy, honey, was out there and working hard and stuff too, and now Rumi coming out there taking all the spotlight. I mean,
Well,
I
they're
don't
still
know.
saying good things about Blue. She's doing great, and she's actually stepped her game up with her dancing skills. She's
She's
killing
killing
it
it.
now,
She
even
really
more than
is.
she was before.
Yeah.
So they talking about her.
Yeah, but they say after stealing the show in front of thousands of members, honey, of the Beehive, they say no, honey, say Rumi goes right back to being Rumi, honey. The little kid, the adorable little 7-year-old. However, they say the family matriarch says Rumi's craving, y'all, to take center stage is innate. Now, they're saying that they love the stage, and they've grown up around it, and that she said that her grandchildren, however, she noted y'all that Beyonce and Jay-Z try to keep their lives normal so they can be just normal kids, honey, who happen to be famous, who happen to have at least famous parents, yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm going through that now with my twins, and they are begging to please take us to work with you. They want to go so bad. My granddaughter, they always asking to go, and now I don't know, somebody done showed them something somewhere, and they just real curious because they keep talking about it. Yeah, they be having a desire to go on stage. Stuff.
Yeah.
Once they get a taste of that and it's fun to them, they absolutely love it.
Yeah. I mean, and just think, if the twins was to come to work with you and stuff, they got positions. They got Brad and they got Alfreda's position the two girls could take and, do some stuff.
Yep. Gary.
You don't want them on the radio asking for a juice. Can we have a juice? Can we have a juice? You got some milk? I don't want that on the air.
Sure do.
Yeah, we'll have to play Peppa Pig. We instead of playing Usher, we'll be on here. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Yeah, so I can't wait for them to join. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all. Oh, Lord, let's continue to pray for Lamar Odom, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard, but it's being reported that Lamar Odom now has another hurdle y'all to overcome. They're saying that the 45-year-old former Hooper recently got evicted from his beautiful Los Angeles mansion, y'all, after failing to make payments. Now, the New York Post reported y'all that the two-time NBA champion moved into his now former residence back in December 2024, and he agreed to pay. It was only $15,000 a month, y'all, for the rent of his the mansion he was staying in. They said, but by March, they said he racked up a $45,000 debt, leaving the Executive Recovery Group, Inc., the company that subleased him the home, with no choice but to sue him for alleged past due rent, forfeit of the agreement, attorney fees, and damages. Now, they claim, y'all, that they gave Lamar multiple ones, including a 3-day notice posted on his residence in March that stated that he either paid that or what he owed or leave. They say, but if you fail to perform or otherwise comply, the landlord declared the forfeiture of the lease or rental agreement under which you occupy said premises. They wrote in the court documents also saying that they mailed him a notice. They said, but by March the 17th, they formally terminated the lease agreement with the former Los Angeles Lakers, y'all. But, a lot of people said, which I think is true. He's right there in Los Angeles. Why don't Chloe help him? It was only $45,000. She could loan that man the money.
Is he still with her?
No, they're not together, but they still, he made an
appearance. New girlfriend. Don't you know them, Gary? You should have called him.
Yeah, I know that now that I know that, but I'm going to reach out to him because, you going
to help him?
Who?
You.
Hell, I need help. And first of all, I don't understand. How do you pay $15,000 a month?
Crazy.
That's a lot.
And that's rent.
For rent. And it's not even a house. Didn't you say a condo?
No, it's a mansion. It's his mansion that he's leasing, though. Okay. $15,000 a month? Who does that? Hell, I got to work almost a year. And he paying $50,000 a month for rent. It's just ridiculous, though. But, I think with him being a celebrity that he is, they should at least let him stay there and let him do commercials for the company.
It work like that.
He's a celebrity. He should be able to stay, and the regular guy can't.
Yeah. But he could do advertisement, though, for the company, though, saying, talking about the house and stuff or what have you.
Gary, what are you talking about?
Because, Ricky, if he advertised for the company, whoever the company is, he could do an advertisement for him saying, here's my beautiful house, and you can have one, too. Just go to da-da-da-da-do-da-da. And
then for a credit. Yeah, for a credit.
But people be too mean to Lamar. Lamar tried his best. That man, he had, 7 heart attacks and a couple of strokes. So, I think they should at least try to help him out until, he get on his feet or whatever, honey. But nevertheless, he had 12 strokes, Ricky, and 6 heart attacks.
Yeah, I hate that, but you have to move out and move somewhere where you can afford.
Right. Maybe he's living beyond his means.
Now your damn credit like Black Tony's. What was his credit yesterday when he called in?
380. It was 280.
280.
280.
Yeah. Damn. I like my credit. But But anyway, honey, so we're going to keep Lamar lifted up in prayer. Hopefully, if Chloe is listening, honey, she can at least give him a loan, honey, because he did make an appearance on that show, and I'm sure he probably didn't pay him.
Man, he would have cuffed her and did right. He would have been straight.
For life.
Yeah.
For life.
Yeah, well, but
I don't care how tall Chloe is. I'll climb that tree. Let me meet Chloe.
She in L.A., honey, and you know what? I'm sure. And she said she was celibate.
I'm out here. Text me her address. I'm out here.
Yeah,
I'm in L.A. right now. I'm performing tonight. Text me her address.
Yeah, well, we're going to find Chloe's address, honey.
See me on the Kardashians. You're going to hear me talking about some no yeah.
The color of the day, honey. My color of the day is cornflower. On the high end, you say cornflower. On the low, you say beautiful life.
That's how they talk, dog.
Yeah, after this, I'll be out here talking just like I'm no This is Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, I got your wake-up calls. Y'all get at me right now. The phone lines are wide open. 8669-RICKY, 8669-RICKEY. Call me now, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time. 5 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea in the color of the day, Gary.
All right, Rick, now that was just type dangerous. Ooh, I love Miss Mariah Carey. Bad, I love her. Brad, I love her, honey. Baby, type dangerous, Miss Carey, baby. She's saying that.
That's going to be your new song, Gary.
That's going to be my new song, because I am type what? Dangerous. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday. A beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Baby, Miss Tanya Granberry is speaking out. Now, if y'all don't know who Tanya Granberry is, she's the mother of DDG, y'all. Now, she has come to her son's defense, y'all, claiming, y'all, that Miss Halle Bailey used AirTags, honey, to track her son during their relationship. Now, saying that court documents showed that DDG submitted images proving, y'all, that Miss Halle, honey, allegedly used multiple hidden AirTags to track his movements, according to the report from the Shade Room. Now, they're saying in his mother's declaration, Miss Tanya reportedly identified 4 AirTags that were secretly placed in DDG's car and home. Now, the first AirTag was allegedly discovered back in June of 23 in DDG's beautiful Maybach, with Tanya claiming it was uncovered after Bailey showed up uninvited, baby, to the movie theater while DDG was with a female friend. Now, Miss Granberry also claimed, y'all, that the Little Mermaid star made threats, honey, to mess him up and attempted, y'all, to physically fight the woman that he was out with. Now, Tanya alleged, y'all, in her declaration that she intervened in an attempt, y'all, to de-escalate the situation. Now, they said these claims come as DDG has filed for a restraining order against Bailey, saying that he is concerned, y'all, for his and their 1.5-year-old son, Halo's safety. Now, he alleged, y'all, that Bailey, honey, has exhibited troubling behavior, including taking his gun during a domestic altercation and sending alarming messages threatening self-harm. Now, as a result of these claims, y'all, the YouTuber has requested that a third party supervise any further custody exchanges. Now, while DDG's lawyer, Mr. Larry Backman, honey, backed up his client's claim, Terry Leckman Ross, y'all, an attorney for Bailey, said that the rapper's claims are inaccurate, according to Billboard. Now, as DDG is trying to block his ex-girlfriend from bringing that child out of the country, a judge could issue a decision on her upcoming travel plans by the end of the week. Now, a full hearing, y'all, has been set, y'all, for mark your calendar, June the 24th, to explore their competing petitions. And I ain't mad at her, hell, for putting AirTags in his stuff. If he's allegedly cheating on her, she needs to know what the hell going on. She got all the money, not him. So I'm not mad at her. So his mama, I mean, she might need to just kind of like stay out of that and stuff or whatever. But that girl is hurt. She was the damn Little Mermaid. She's a star and stuff, and she definitely needs to know what's going on with her man. If he ain't doing it right, put some AirTags in his doggone bag. So, I mean, how do you get those things, though?
Oh, I got AirTags everywhere.
You have to go to the Apple store, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You can probably get them on Amazon, but I use them for, like, my keys so I don't lose them, stuff like that. But, yeah.
Keys?
Like your car keys?
Yeah, you can't find your keys, can't find your different stuff. You put them on, and then you could go on your phone, and you could walk right to it.
Yeah.
Really?
How about I bought a pack of AirTags and lost the AirTag before I could open them up?
Oh, my goodness.
That's crazy.
Oh, Lord.
I feel bad for Halle, though. I feel bad for her because I feel like
Sad.
she's really young and she hasn't really been in a bunch of relationships, and she hasn't really, dealt with a lot of different men. So she was really hurt when he did whatever he did to her.
And then he was saying something about her mental health and stuff. Yeah, she's young and she's never been in love. Right. And she had a baby by you, so she's traumatized when all of this different, change is crazy when you are in love with somebody and then things all of a sudden change and they don't want you no more. And, whatever the case is, I feel sorry for her. And
she's going through it.
We've all done it.
We've all
She's
done
emotional, too. She's had a child. When you have a child, you get more emotional.
Right.
Oh, goodness.
Let's keep the Little Mermaid lifted up in prayer, honey. And I bless her soul, honey. She did what she had to do, honey. She popped up on his butt, honey.
Because my kids love her.
Yes. Yes. All kids love her.
Yeah, when my granddaughter come, I have to have the Little Mermaid over there for the first hour or two. like they have, they have company. They dress up and they come, and she be there when grandkids come. Little Mermaid, they run and they hug her so tight. I just love her because the kids love her.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep her lifted in prayer. Well, all parties lifted up in prayer. We're going to follow this story. And speaking of prayer, y'all, Cardi B is still in the news, y'all. She's reporting, y'all, they're saying that Cardi B says, y'all, her estranged husband, Offset, his cheating, y'all, literally drove her insane. Now, last week, they were saying that the single mom went Instagram official with her new boyfriend, New England Patriots wide receiver Stephon Diggs. But they say in a recent live stream chat, Cardi, y'all, opened up, honey, about the devastating effects of her failed marriage to rapper Offset and why she said she's at least happy to rid of him. Now, they're saying Cardi B, honey, they said they wed secretly back, the same year, back in 2017. They said Offset allegedly began cheating on his beautiful wife before she fell pregnant with their first child in 2018. She filed for divorce in 2024. Now, in her live chat, they're saying this week, both Black Yellow rapper said that she would end up killing Offset if they remain together for one more day. She said, quote, I don't think people understand how tired I was, how mentally drained I was. She told People Magazine, she said, drained. She said, couldn't eat. She said, I was getting frequent headaches. I was literally losing my mind. Cardi said that she took Offset back after every incident of infidelity because she wanted her children to know they dead and what have you. She said Offset cheating was nearly landed her in prison. She said she was arrested back in October of 2018 and charged with assaulting two female bartenders at a strip club here in Queens, New York. One of the women allegedly had an affair with Offset. She said, I was going to end up going to jail because I was going to end up killing them. She said, seriously, with my own bare hands, because it was just getting so that it was getting to be too much, she explained, honey. And then she said, how did two opposites like Cardi B and Offset, y'all, hook up in the first place? People want to know that, y'all. They say, honey, it's not love, y'all. They say it's dopamine. Isn't that beautiful? And they say, honey, when a man is attracted to a woman, his brain releases dopamine, which reinforces his feelings for her. Now, they say dopamine triggers an intense rush of pleasure that has the same effect on the brain as cocaine and heroin. They say eventually the dopamine will fade and he will get bored with her and dump her or cheat on her repeatedly. So they say most celebrity couples are involved in dopamine relationships.
Wow, I never heard
So you're saying no relationship lasts forever? Come on, it doesn't. I mean, everything fades, but that doesn't mean you can't still be in love.
Yeah, but they say dopamine, honey, it triggers after an intense rush of pleasure that has the same effect like cocaine does and heroin.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah. You want to be in love, and when Air Supply come on, you think about her. When you hear Air Supply, when you hear Steve Perry sing "Open Arms," them MTV, the big, what they call it, the big ballad MTV song.
Yeah.
That's real damn. That's when Freddie Jackson sang "Have You Ever Loved Somebody?" Damn it, your ass is when Stephanie Mills sang "I Feel Good All Over."
Right.
That your ass when you sit up there and watch what BET used to have on that night, Brett, when they play the Love Hour. And
After Dark, BET After Dark.
BET After Dark. You thinking about her ass when they playing that damn mint condition. You send me swinging. Yeah. And your ass in the shower crying. You got the water running down your head. You crying because you thinking about her.
The visuals.
And, in the shower just crying because you think she going to break up with you, your ass. In college and in love, you in the shower, you done made a whole movie scene in there, you crying, the tears mixed in with the soap and the water coming out the shower head. You know who was going to drop her off? Yeah. That's why I used to drop her off.
Oh, I
So I ended up parking on the side of the church, and that lady tapped on the window, made me come to Sunday school. I still got my Sunday school.
Uh-oh. Go ahead, exhale.
Anyway, coming up, relationship expert Tennessee Gilmore is going to be joining us. So if you have a question about sex in your relationship or dating, hit us up at 866-9-RICKY. No question is off limits. 866-9-RICKEY. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
What's up? Get out of bed.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.